Esperanza TV presents Taste and See. The story for today: sustained in the midst of pain.
My name is Antonio Arzola, and I live in Dallas, Texas. Not long ago, I went through one of the most difficult chapters of my life. It all started when my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. My wife's cancer began as a small lump in her breast. Over the years, the pandemic hit, and when the pandemic came, she told me, I started having a cough, and that's when the problem started. At first, she felt like I felt okay, full of energy, because if I fell apart, my wife would fall apart too. Because I had to take care of my wife, I had to deal with all the other problems. I had work, money, paying rent, bills, all of that. On top of the treatment she was getting, the checkups I had to pay for, and I still had to keep working. The stress was so much. That one day my body collapsed. I had a heart attack and a stroke. I remember asking the doctor why that happened to me. The doctor told me it was because of stress, worry, and lack of rest. My vision went blurry, everything went dark. I started bleeding from my mouth, and after that, I didn't know what happened to me until the third day. I had a heart attack and a stroke, and I was left paralyzed on my left side. My wife passed away in 2022. There were moments when I questioned God, something I had never done before. It came to my mind, like, why me? For me, that was questioning God, because I had been getting really deep into God's Word. He takes away my right arm. And from there, I asked myself, why me? In my pain, I never stopped going to church. Like Job and David, I cried out with a wounded heart. I have never left the church from the day I was baptized until today. If you abandon God, then you're lost. So it's a faith that I have in Him. No one can take that faith away from me because it's my faith in Him. And with that faith, I keep standing. God has done so much in me, and I see the greatness that is in God. So that makes me even more attached to keep going. Because if I let go of Him, then I'm lost. Over time, I started to regain my strength, and little by little, I began to heal. Physically, I'm already feeling about 80 to 90% better. If you had seen me before, they used to take me out for walks in a wheelchair. I walked with a cane, and that was about a year and a month ago. Now they've given me permission to drive. I'm already driving. I mean, living a normal life. I visit hospitals to encourage others because I know what it's like to be on the abyss. I still don't know what God's purpose is for my life, but I keep searching, serving Him, and being grateful. Who am I to question God? And that makes me feel even stronger to keep walking in God's path. What's my plan? I don't know, maybe going to churches, maybe visiting hospitals, or maybe going to prisons to give motivation. Not questioning, but motivating. Feeling that I have life, that I can breathe, that I have food, it's more than enough. Today I can feel that faith has sustained me and that God has never left me. Taste and see.
Now let us prepare to be faithful to God with our tithe and offerings.